Hey guys, I'm just Josh and welcome to episode number 2 of our Pokemon Ultra Moon Martyrlocke. Two very important things have happened since the last episode that I'd like to let you know about. Number 1, the old PC that I mentioned was giving me some issues. It's out, it's gone, returned to the store, destroyed, dismantled piece by piece, put back in the box, and taken back to the store. Well then what the heck are you streaming on or recording on, because you said you didn't have the other one because you gave it to your brother? You would be correct about that. I'll get more into it later because my goodness has this been a fiasco. I took all of the individual pieces back, exchanged them out for the exact same parts, came back home the next day, and some other stuff happened in between there, but again, we'll talk about that later. And I rebuilt the entire thing, and it appears to be working, which I'm very excited about because I'm ready to continue this adventure. And the second thing that happened since the first episode is you guys voted on our starter, hence why we're here on this beautiful starter screen with Litwick, Barbaracle, and Kirlia. You guys voted, I gave you the weekend, and you guys came out. I think we ended up with, I don't remember the exact numbers, somewhere around like 15-ish votes. I can't remember exactly, and I don't remember the exact deliberations. I will say, you can go check my Twitter if you want to see the actual, so that you know I'm not lying. If you don't believe me, you should believe me. I'm a truthful guy. I try to be like Honest Abe and George Washington. Doesn't George Washington never tell a lie? I don't lie. So I'm being honest with who our starter is here. Most of the votes came over on Twitter. There was one individual, Thaddeus, who left their suggestion in the comments down below. So I added that into the totals as well. And the final results were as such. The third and final least amount of votes gotten, and the first Pokemon who will not be our starter is Barbaracle. I kind of had that feeling. I told you in the last episode, I'm totally fine with any of these 3 starters. I have literally no problem with any of them. I kind of like them all equally, and I would be fine using any of them in a playthrough, which is very good. I, however, had a feeling that people just wouldn't like Barbaracle compared to Litwick and Kirlia. Litwick, the eventual Chandelure, Kirlia, the eventual Gallade, or Gardevoir. People really like those Pokemon, so I had a feeling Barbaracle was going to fall by the wayside, and that's exactly what happened. So it came down to a very close race between Litwick and Kirlia. Litwick the Rowlet, Kirlia the Popplio. That's not actually what they are, that's just the positions that they're in. With, I believe, 2 fewer votes than the winner, the second Pokemon that will not be joining us on our journey, unfortunately, is Kirlia. If you've been watching it, I ripped my headphone out of my ear. If you've been watching my series long enough, by the way, you probably could have known that was gonna happen. I've realized I always try to trick you and put it on the one that actually won, and then I go over to the one, the reveal's the exact same every time. So if you've been following along, then you would know that I was trying to trick you there. Kirlia is not gonna be our starter. Kirlia was second place in voting, got a pretty good amount, was honestly, I don't know, again, I like them all equally. I think if I had to, give my own personal opinion, it would kind of depend if it was a male or female Kirlia. Gallade is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, so if it was a male Kirlia, I probably would have given the edge to Kirlia in terms of who my favorite of these 3 would have been, because I would love to have a Gallade. I also love Gardevoir, but do I love Gardevoir as much as our actual starter, which is Litwick, by the way, and its eventual evolution Chandelure? That's a lot tougher. That's really close. And so it's tough to say. Definitely, although I will say, you guys pretty much voted as I expected, with Barbaracle coming in last and it coming down really close between Litwick and Kirlia. But you guys voted, and Litwick is going to be our starter. I got mixed emotions about this. Like I said, I love Chandelure. The scary thing, that's a little bit scary, if we would have started with Kirlia, we would have started with a Pokemon, and already a middle evolution, and it probably would have started with Confusion, and maybe like Draining Kiss as well, because it's already a middle evolution. And it would have evolved at either level 30, whatever, into its final form, or if we could find a Dawnstone, I think it's a Dawnstone, whatever stone it needs, we could have evolved it into a Gallade even sooner. Litwick, it's going to be a little bit tougher. We're going to be stuck with Litwick all the way until level 41. before it evolves into Lampent. And then, of course, we need to find a Dusk Stone, which I believe we can find around the Ghost Trial. Unless I'm incorrect. You know what I also love about this, though, I gotta say? We get to carry Rowlet around through the entire game because Litwick was in the Rowlet spot, and Rowlet is my favorite starter from 7th generation, so I'm kind of happy we get to pick him. No offense to you, Poplio, but I'd much rather be carrying this little Rowlet around, and that makes me pretty happy. Oh no, the Kukui voice is back. Bruh, I didn't watch any Rocket Power, by the way. Litwick can fly up on its enemies like real quiet like ya and catch them by surprise. So you want to go with the Ghost Fire type Pokemon Litwick? Yes, we will. Litwick added to the team. I'm pretty happy with this. Again, just pretend it's a little, you know, melty candle down there. We're going to be cuddling instead. Probably not good. I don't know, you ever done one of those? Don't they do like hot wax massages or something like that? Or they like pour hot wax on your chest? Maybe I've just seen some strange internet videos, but I swear that's a thing. Somewhere in the world, I'm pretty sure they pour hot wax on your body to try to soothe you, I suppose? I don't know. Maybe we should move on. Oh, other thing is I hope everything seems... again, I literally just set this PC up like yesterday, so things are a little wonky right now. I hope microphone sounds okay. I hope the balance is okay. If any of these things are wrong, I do apologize. We will fix it. I'm already noticing it looks like there might be a little delay on my webcam, so these are all issues I haven't had to deal with in like 4 years because I've been using the same PC for 4 years, but we're switching over. Don't worry, long term, this new PC is going to help improve the quality of videos on this channel and hopefully make it so that I can pump out more videos because it won't take like 8 hours to edit a single video. There's going to be some hiccups early on, and I appreciate you sticking through them, if you do stick through them. If this is too much for you, if the half a second delay between when I'm talking and what actually comes out of my mouth is too much for you, I'll see you in like 5 episodes because it should be fixed by then. If it's not, then I'm truly lazy. Rowlet is mine. Let's get on this journey. I got really scared. It said Woo, and I thought it was going to be like a different Pokemon, like a Wobbuffet or something. It's actually Litwick. Litwick is beautiful. I would love to give Litwick a name. Now, guys, is it a male or female? It's male, yes! Okay. So, I thought of the dumbest nickname of all time. But I kind of like it. You guys can let me know in the comments below whether you love it or hate it. So I was thinking after, of course, I saw the poll, it ended yesterday, and I saw that Litwick was the winner. So I started thinking of nicknames for a Litwick or for an eventual Chandelure. And so I started thinking, chandeliers are very, you know, rich people own chandeliers, typically. They're pretty fancy. And so I started thinking of some rich people names. And I don't know why this one popped into my head, but the name Maximilian, really, maybe because it's got the word million in it, Maximilian really popped into my head. And I was like, okay, if I get a male Litwick, I'll go ahead and name it Maximilian. But I'm also a pretty big fan of puns. Personally, pretty big fan of puns. And as soon as I said Maximilian and put Litwick and Maximilian together, the ultimate nickname emerged from my brain. It's awful. We're going to I got the spelling of Maximilian because it's kind of strange. We're going to be calling this Litwick Waximilian instead of Maximilian. Waximilian. Again, there's probably like 50 people out there groaning really badly right now because I know a lot of people hate puns. Waximilian. Heck yeah. You guys can't see it right now. I apologize because the Ultra Moon Martyrlocke logo is blocking it. I apologize. Please know that his name, confirm it. It's Waximilian. Now, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Is this the greatest nickname I've ever come up with? It may be. What I don't want to get too far ahead of myself in saying is that I know some people out there like to do like themed. If they do a playthrough, they'll do all of their nicknames kind of themed along each other. Like every nickname has to revolve around this central theme. If I can try to find a way, again, I don't trust my brain to be able to come up with these on the spot. If I can trust my brain, or if it comes through, if I can think of a pun with the Pokemon we catch and a name on the spot, I'm going to try to get as many punny nicknames in this playthrough at all possible. It's going to be a really depressing playthrough. It's a Martyrlocke. We're going to be sacrificing a lot of Pokemon. We're going to be losing a lot of Pokemon. This is going to be difficult. So why not try to implement as many smiles along the way as possible with puns? Who doesn't love puns? Everybody. That's okay. We're going to do it anyway. Oh, so you went with Rowlet. What a fine-looking team you two are. Now that you can have Pokemon bottles, you're what we call a Pokemon trainer. Here's a Pokeball for Rowlet too. It should feel nice and cozy in there. I wonder if that's randomized. Highly doubt it, but maybe. Alright then, let's get going up to Icky Town, Josh. Woo! It's time to meet the Island Kahuna. But why? I just want to go home and nap and play Pokemon. Truth is, that partner Rowlet of yours is a gift from the Kahuna, not me. We're getting more consistent with the accent, and I'm excited. So let's go show it off and say a proper thank you, cousin. It may not be the only gift you get. In case you hadn't heard, the Kahunas are all crazy strong Pokemon trainers, bruh. Be careful about getting into a battle with one. A battle. Okay, we will be careful of getting into a battle with one. We'll also make it to Icky Town. Icky Town is right up there. Oh, brother. Okay. Obviously, the Nuzlocke has not started yet, by the way. We don't have Pokeballs. We'll probably get an encounter here, and that's not going to count because, obviously, doesn't count because we don't have Pokeballs. Get Rowlet there in that Pokeball I gave you. But I don't want to. He's adorable. Let's check out this Litwick, by the way. It may be holding an item. Because I believe I had held items randomized. I may need to shrink the logo a little bit. It is covering up some potential. It is holding an item. A spell tag! It's so ghostly and scary. Does that boost ghost type moves? Does that boost ghost type moves? Hold on. I think I may need to do a little touchscreen action here. Spell tag. It boosts ghost type moves. It's perfect. Ember, Astonish, Minimize, and Smog. Desolation of, if you will. That's not a bad Litwick. It's a pretty decent starter Pokemon in general, and I'm excited to bring it along. Now the goal, oh, I was gonna ask this at the beginning. I'm such a dang dummy, and I apologize. We doing all right here, emulator? Tentacool, it is randomized. That's good. This is the first step, is making sure that the game actually is in fact randomized. Now, unfortunately, I can't do much against the Tentacool. I know I probably should battle some Pokemon here just to get Litwick leveled up a bit, because we don't want to get bodied. There's not a lot of opportunities. Well, there's a lot of free heals, but there's not a lot of opportunities to train early on in this. And you also can't access a Pokemon Center. Torracat. That's also not good for us to train up against. But these are all potential Pokemon that could be our first route encounters. Obviously, we don't really want Torracat. You already have the fire type, but I would love a Tentacool. Love, is love the right word? By the way, while the random items out there are not randomized, I don't think the randomizer had any way to do that, unfortunately. So those are not. Oh, have we met Hal yet? Have we met Hal yet? Hey! Which Pokemon are you going to choose as your partner? Have you decided? Why is he Southern? I don't know. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's what he's going to be. Oh yeah, I'm Hal. And I couldn't wait for us to pick our partners together, so I came to find you myself. He is now, and just letting you know that's how it works. Woohoo! Wow, your Rowlet is so cool. Hey, wait, you already picked your Pokemon? Oh, sorry about that, Hal. Man, there's too many voices. I should have just done normal human voices. We had a little accident on the way up here, so I ended up letting Jers choose his Pokemon first without. I'd be mad. What if you wanted Rowlet? It was the obvious right choice, by the way. What if you wanted Rowlet? So rude to Hal. Fair enough. I guess it was just fate for you guys to meet, and he's apparently Larry the Cable Guy now, so that's where we're going with it. But you can choose one of these two, Hal. More. Yeah, you get one of the leftovers. Then my partner will be Poplio. I choose you. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Aloha, friend. I decided ages ago, that you're the one I want to have an adventure with. We're gonna do so much awesome stuff together. Just you wait and see. If I could turn back time, I believe, who's that band? Who sings that? What's the band that sings that? Stressed Out. 21 Pilots. I believe the 21 Pilots, all 21 of them, said it best. If we could turn back time to the good old days, I'd probably give both of these characters different voices, but it's too late now. It's the first thing that popped into my mind, and so I'm committed. Professor, you'll take good care of Linton, right? Oh, chaw! You better believe I will, How. Ugh. Alright then, Linton, everybody, time to get back in your bowls for now. Wait up, me and Poplio have a favor to ask. Be our opponents in our first ever Pokemon battle. Sure, I suppose I have to. Again, the Nuzlocke is not started, so do not fret about the fact that we may lose here. We very well may lose here. Not a big deal. Hold on, bruh. Before you two step in the ring, let's make sure little Rowlet is up to it. The first free heal of the game has already happened, although the Nuzlocke hasn't started yet. I told you the heal is 5 times before we make it to the first Pokemon Center. That's number 1. Alright, I'm seriously gonna enjoy this. I bet you will. I bet you will. Almost as much as you love... pulled pork? I don't know. I tried to think of a southern stereotype. I don't know why pulled pork was the first thing that came to mind. Jambalaya! Pokemon Trainer How challenges us to a battle. Oh, dude, Cherubi? Free experience. Thank you so much. It's a cutie patootie, by the way. Waxamillion. I love his name. This is no joke. It's also beautiful because, like, the M is just an upside down W, so it's such an easy change. Waxamillion. You really gonna go for the tackle, How? You would consume a little too much Prilosec, I think, because that's not the... no, let's not Morning Sun it. You can go for another tackle. You could go for another tackle if you wanted to. This thing may only know tackle and Morning Sun. Now, I don't know if How is going to carry this Cherubi throughout the entire game. Would be very happy if he chose to do so. That's a Morning Sun. Excuse me, my goal is to get our second encounter of this playthrough in this episode as well. So if we could speed things up just a little bit, just a little bit, I'd appreciate it. So don't Morning Sun, please. Son, if you could not Morning Sun, if you could be my night daughter instead, I would appreciate that. Although it looks like we are going to win this War of Attrition eventually, we could also just land a crit or a burn, either one. I think we should take him out here, even if he Morning Sun, so... You know, this man's just a stall champion. It's okay, everybody knows how good Cherubi is in competitive, so it's understandable. But Waxamillion is going to get... Waxamillion is going to pick up the KO here. And grow to level 6 in the process. That's going to be nice. We may want to... I don't want to grind too high, but it's probably good, because we are going to have to take on How decently quickly. Yeah, we may want to grind a little bit farther. Our first defeat! Sorry, Poplio! 100 whole dollars. I am rich. I can buy half a Pokeball. Give me just the red part. That's the better half. Whoa, that was awesome, Jersey. You around. We're both so cool. The good thing about at least How's accent, even though it makes no sense, is I can actually do it. You gotta have the kind of battles where everyone has fun. You and your partner Pokemon too, you know? Oh, right on, Jers. You and Hal both brought out the best in your partners and pulled off some spectacular moves, y'all, like Morning Sun. It could sound us right up those stairs. Come on, Jers. I forgot again. Before I do anything else, question of the day, which I was going to ask in the first 2 seconds because I wasn't totally sure. My question of the day for you is, do you guys even like question of the days? Because I asked one last episode and a couple of you guys responded, which I appreciated. Which got me wondering, because I don't typically do a question of the day. You may notice on the layout, there's no question of the day portion, because I don't typically do it. But if you guys like answering questions of the days, I can provide them. I can think of a question one time per episode. So, question of the day for today's episode, if you've made it this far, is do you like questions of the day? If the answer is yes, I will maybe change up the layout a little bit to include them. We'll figure it out. You should totally check out Iki Town. I don't know that I am, again, a big fan of Larry the Cable Guy, How, but it's... What can you do? When you go with your gut, dude, there's so many Fire Dark types on this route, but we already have a Fire Ghost type, so I don't really need it. I'll be interested to see another thing to, you know, we'll hold off on that for just a second. Oh, let me tell you the wonderful story of my PC. Do I have time this episode? If I really want to get this next thing, if I really want to get this other encounter, I probably don't have time this episode to talk about it. We're going to have to do dark types aplenty. So I'm going to have to get through the catching tutorial as well. And also talk to Big Papa Jim over here. The Nuzlocke, by the way, again, still not started, so we can, you know, we can probably afford to attack these guys just a little bit. I love the look. Thank goodness. By the way, who said this was on an emulator? Not I. I certainly did not say that. But I do love the fact that the borders are taken off the Pokemon and just the character sprites in general in this. Makes them look very clean. And I like it. I'm hoping that's kind of the look we get from Sword and Shield. Would be very happy by that, if that was a thing that happened. Iki Town we have arrived in. Who's talking? Who's talking? Who's talking? I gotta get ready. Brain? Cha, we're here. This right here is Iki Town. It's so peaceful. The music in Sun and Moon is really good. I'll give you that. Not my favorite game, but music really good. This town is where folks come to worship the Pokemon that watches over Melee Melee Island. Tapu Koko keeps us all safe and happy, see? What? Looks like the Cahoon is nowhere to be found, though. I guess there must be some trouble somewhere on the island that needs fixing, y'all. Yeah, the Cahoon wandered off without a word to anybody, singing a little ditty or something. Something like, then went down Georgia, he was looking for his old Steve. I'm gonna go stop by home for a sec. I gotta show my mom my Pablio. You shouldn't. I needed to call someone about that. Oh, bro, I got an idea for you, Jersh. If you head through the village and up the hill, you can visit the ruins that belong to Tapu Koko. That's our island's guardian deity, y'all. Why don't you go and introduce yourself? If you're real lucky, maybe you'll actually get a glimpse of the guardian deity yourself. Oh, I'll stick around here and wait to see if the Kahuna comes back. We may not get our first. I forgot how long the intro to Sun and Moon is. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon as well, even though the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon one is certainly faster. We may not get our second encounter in today. Going to pay your respects to the guardian deity. It's a fickle one, but I hope you meet it. I probably shouldn't be talking to random grannies. A Randy Granny, Ranny Granny, a Grandom. I tried to make another pun, it didn't work. Probably shouldn't be talking to random grandmas along the way if we're trying to get this done. Oh no. Oh no. I got no voices ready. Maybe I should just do a normal voice for once. I know. I'll take you to the ruins. So please stay in the bag. We could get in trouble if anyone sees you. I can handle that. I can handle that for the course of the entire playthrough because I picked those two voices for the characters who follow us for the entire game. It's okay. We'll get used to it. Lily, what are you getting I'm sorry, I don't know your name, but what are you getting yourself into this time? Excuse me, if you've never been on the channel before, I hiccup, and I don't know why. They're vicious, though. Spearow coming in. Dude, you gotta watch out for wild Spearow. You ever seen episode 1 of Pokemon? They're vicious. They'll attack you. And then you just lightning zap them all with your Pikachu who hates your guts. Hello, Floppy. She's going to the Kentucky Derby, I'm thinking. Hello, ma'am. Hello. Who are you? Never mind me. You have to help it, please. Save Nebby. I will save Nebby. I haven't saved Nebby. When did I play Sun and Moon last? Like 2 years. It's been 2 years since I've saved Nebby. Let me go save Nebby. 2 years? 1 year? Time flies. Those Spearow are attacking it, but I'm not a trainer. I can't. Okay, if I have to, please save Nebby. I'll heal your Pokemon. The second free heal of the playthrough already. They're so abundant. We've done one battle, and they're like, hey, I'll heal your Pokemon for you. Spearow, come on. You cannot defeat Waxamillion no matter how hard you try. It's an Esper. I didn't know you had little... Did you see those SpaghettiOs under his ears? He had SpaghettiOs hidden under his ears. That's adorable. Esper, thankfully, I can take on very easily. We're getting a little bit of a performance issue here. It's better... Again, I need to make sure the settings are still good. I basically just jumped into this because I need to get it recorded. I already missed my Monday deadline of getting this out. This will go up on Wednesday, so I hope you guys are having a nice Wednesday while you're watching this. But, I missed my Monday deadline, so I kind of just jumped in. Didn't really mess with the settings too much and was like, we gotta play this. We gotta go. So, in between this episode and the next episode, I'll do a little tinkering a little bit more and we'll figure things out. I may still have time if we hurry up to get this encounter. Or I could fire spin at level 7. Look at you go. Minimize could be broken. But I think Fire Spin's not that great, but we'll get rid of Minimize. Man, I've not played a Pokemon game in a couple months, and it feels good. It's always nice to come back to any Pokemon game, even ones I didn't have the highest esteem of. You managed to chase off one of the Spearow, but oh, there are still more. Please save Nebby if you can, but be careful. It looks like that attack may have damaged the plank bridge too. Yeah, right. I've seen so many movies, cartoons, anime. Just because when you're walking on the bridge, just because one plank snaps, you keep going. If one plank snaps, the odds of another plank snapping, so small. Okay, you maybe should just grab him and go, though. You choosing to just stay there is a problem. And what do you know? The bridge actually held just fine. It's completely Nebby's fault that I'm falling to my death right now. Unfortunately, or fortunately, we got Superman coming in to save us. Swoop. Thank you so much for the scoop. I appreciate that. Scoops ahoy. That's Steve the Hare Harrington as a Pokemon. And Cosmog is loving it. That's his hero. With a cool cry to boot. I need a dang drink. The Larry the Cable Guy voice is gonna serrate my throat. Serrate? Destroy. Pew! Oh, thank goodness. You tried using your power again, didn't you? Oh, Nebby. You know what happened last time you used it. You couldn't move for ages after that. It's moving just fine. I don't want to see you like that again. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry, Nebby. I know you were trying to save me that time, and I couldn't even help you in return. Pew! He's just having a good time. What? What is that? We're not gonna have time for the encounter in this episode. I'm sorry. Pew! Yes, we are. I'm doing it anyway. This will be a longer episode. A sparkling stone. It feels almost warm somehow. Please forgive me. I'm so grateful to you for helping us out of that dangerous spot. Are you the Kahuna? Oh my god, Chaw. I'm Lily. And I suppose this stone must belong to you. It does now. Finders keepers, losers weepers. I obtained the sparkling stone. Alliteration to boot. Please, don't tell anyone about this, about seeing Nebby. It's a secret, okay? Come on, into the bag, Nebby. Pew! Okay. Sounds. Strange sounds. Yes, just stuff him in there with no oxygen holes. I can't notice. What is this, the Sonic trailer teaser? I'm worried we might get attacked again by some wild Pokemon or something. I know it's too much for me to ask, but do you think you could see us back to town? Alright, I will be your white knight in shining armor. Let's go. Arm out. The farmer in the dell, the farmer in the dell. Take her home. Country roads, to the place where you belong. Do I want to get this encounter? I'm like tossing the idea around in my head. Depends how long this takes. Oh, bro. Hey, Charles, you already met Lily, huh? She's my assistant, y'all. Very cool. Walk a little slower, please, for me. It's not like I'm on a time crunch here. Lily, I thought you were with the Kahuna. Kahuna Hala? He said he had something to attend to, so he left town on his own. I was just, taking a little stroll up on Mahalo Trail while I waited for him to return. Oh, and that's how you met our new neighbor, Jersh, huh? He just got to Alola yesterday. Help him find his way around, y'all. So, you're also one of the professors that we literally met 4 seconds ago. So I guess technically yes. It's nice to meet you. Is it Kahuna big boy time? The Kahuna's back! Kahuna Hall has returned! Our Guardian's chosen one is back. Only the strongest Pokemon used in all Alola, yeah. Sandals McGee. I should have given him Larry the Cable Guy. He's a little closer in stature to my boy Larry, and I bet Larry loves him a pair of sandals. Have I missed something? Well, there you are, Kahuna Hollow. Is there some kind of trouble? Just got caught up in the middle of some brawling rough, that's all. Sorry, Lily, what were you saying before? I am Macho Man Randy Savage, apparently. I don't know where these are coming from. For some reason, I thought I saw Tapu Koko flying about. Oh, yes, Kunahala. Nebby got attacked by some Spearow on the plank bridge, and Jershire held protected, but the bridge collapsed, and I thought both of them might fall to the bottom of the ravine, and that was when the island's guardian deity swooped in to save them. So much exposition. Oh,
Oh, that's something you don't hear every day, brother. Oh, although it is said to protect us, our Tapu Koko's a rather fickle creature. Yet our guardian was moved to save you. Kukwe, my boy, I think we have cause to celebrate. Looks like we have a brave and kind new Pokemon trainer in our midst. Acha. I'm glad to meet you, child. I'm Hala, the kahuna of Mele Island. Welcome to Alola. Young Kukwe told me of your coming, brother. And I'm glad we got the chance to meet today.
Phew! Get in the dang bag, Nebby! Just letting everybody know. Superman walking around with no glasses. Oh, when did you get out again? I know that Kahuna Hall and the professor will keep you safe from any harm, but you should stay in the bag and out of sight. It's safer that way. Nebby, well, it seems to have taken a liking to you. I have read that Pokemon like it when you pet them and take care of them, you know. Good, thanks for the information. Oh, bro, alright, here's a lovely gift from me to help make today special, Jersh. Pokedex? Pokedex! Look at that little toast-looking thing. He's so cute.
A Pokedex is like a real high-tech kind of tool, yeah, that can automatically record facts about any Pokemon you meet. Your new partner, Rowlet, is already registered, so, yeah, check it out. And this is a trainer passport I had put together for you. Well, you got to meet the kahuna at least. Ready to head home now?
Please send me home, country road, to the place I belong. Oh my gosh, we're not doing the encounter. We're not doing the encounter. We'll leave it on a cliffhanger.
Oh, brother Jersh, hold up a sec.
Oh, that was How. Oh, hold up a sec. I'm sorry.
What is it, brother How? Did you forget something?
They're seriously asking me that? Who the one here forgot to tell anyone about wandering off a little stroll thing without a word, huh? Sparkle.
Brother, would you be so kind as to give me a look at that sparkling stone you have there?
Sure.
Brother.
I have to say brother first, so I can't do the voice.
Could it be?
Don't do that, isn't.
Brother, you were rescued by Tapu Koko at the bridge. Isn't that what I heard, Jersh?
That's when I got the stone.
I used the stones to destroy the stones. So it even deigned to give you a stone. Perhaps you are here in Alola, Jersh, because this is where you are meant to be.
Or it's because my mom moved here because her and dad aren't doing so well. You ever think about that? Person.
Allow me to borrow this stone for now. Fret not, I'll return it to you tomorrow evening. You have the makings of a brilliant trainer. I skipped this text. You must do us the honor of joining in the festival tomorrow.
So much talking. Oh my goodness, I want to die. Brother. Oh wait, you're not brother. Oh, first of all, make sure you get back home safe though, Jersh. Lily, you two should come with us too, y'all. Wouldn't want you go losing you twice in one day. You are that precious Pokemon of yours. Yes, I will keep an eye on. Will you? Debate. Oh, would you not try to escape the very moment you were told not to wander off? Ha ha ha! Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. It's like a sitcom. It's just a sitcom. We definitely not getting the encounter in today's episode. This is the longest opening cutscene in a Pokemon game ever. I don't remember your voice. I'm sorry. Welcome back, Jersh. So what did you think of Kahuna Hala? Oh, and look who you've got with you. It's a Litwick. It looks like a Rowlet. It's a Litwick. He's wearing a Halloween costume, okay? It came running out to help you. What a sweet little thing. That's right. And it saved you. That's amazing. It must have been fate that you met. The two of you look great together. I feel happier just looking at the pair of you. Finally, a new Pokemon other than Meowth. Get this garbage cat out of here. Okay, can I go to bed now? Is it nighttime? That's the sound of a good night's sleep. Fantastic. And that's also the sound of where we're going to end this episode off. Thank you guys. No, don't go. Don't go. Stop. We're going to join Mama right here. Oh, Mama, I've been here for my life. We're going to start right here the next time we pick it up. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for choosing our starter. We're going to be rocking out with Waxamillion through hopefully this entire playthrough. I will never sacrifice him. He's bae. I will never sacrifice Waxamillion. So the only way we're losing him is if we lose him. The Nuzlocke has still not officially started yet, but at the beginning of the next episode, we're going to grab Pokeballs, and the Nuzlocke will officially start. We will grab our next encounter, and we're going to have some trainers to battle on our way up to Iki Town for the festival, and that may be as far as we get in the next episode. Again, it's going to take about 15 episodes to get out of the starting area in this game, because that's just how Sun and Moon are. But after we get past that, things are going to get real, and I'm excited. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys did enjoy it, the support would be greatly appreciated down below. Liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing with your grandmother. She likes Larry the Cable Guy, right? She'll love my voice for How. Make sure you share with your grandmother as well, and I'd really appreciate it. And I hope you're looking forward to the rest of the series as much as I am. Again, new PC, so if there's any technical issues, if this was desynced or anything, or the audio was wrong, I do apologize. We'll work on getting that sorted out in the next coming episodes. For now, I just want to make sure I get something out for you guys to watch so that we can further this adventure in some way. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on Friday.